Boom! What's up? Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning, 17. Yes! Is everything working? Everything's working. Everything should be working. What's going on, y'all? How is it going today? It's conflicted outside, as you saw. It's partly cloudy, or is it partly sunny? Partly cloudy or partly sunny? Half glass, glass half full. Hold on, please. Glass half full or not, right? It's partially sunny, I would say. It was about to rain a minute ago, and now it's not about to rain. Let me get me a sip of coffee so that I can straighten my words out correctly. I hope everybody's doing well on this fine April. We're still in April? On this fine April Saturday morning. I gotta run over the comments real quick. Don't have a whole lot of content planned for today. I'll just go ahead and clear that up right now. But yeah. Going back on the audio. Now those two songs, so the very beginning songs, I think, what's that? This is like the third or fourth. Ooh, got sunny. Ooh, got sunny outside. It's like the third or fourth time I've used that one, so it's about due time to change it. But I hate going over the YouTube audio things because you got to pick out theirs, and I got to download it and upload it to Google, and then transfer it to my editing programs, and it's just a pain in the butt to do. So yeah, we're still stuck with the same intro music, which I honestly didn't think would be that popular, but I guess some people like it. So, going back to the comments, room decline, den by Locksmiths, Mr. Harass, what is up? Morning, Night Owl, and I think I saw Wes. Peter Fox, good morning. LPP, watch some of your live, then I have to go do stuff. DD, what's up? Bart Simpson, what's going on? No, 420 was the other. It was the ultimate 420 last time, because it was 42020, right? That was probably something special to that crew. 42020. Let's see. Ronald Williams, what is up, Access? Yeah, you had to run out last week. Hope you got that emergency taken care of. Happy Saturday, Lock Force. Yes, I'm actually not to the end, so y'all are probably screaming at me to turn the light on. Lock Force, assemble. Assemble with the number 2. Yes, that's it. Assemble Lock Force. I was trying to sort out a collection of room cylinder retaining. Yeah, we were talking about that on that's what LPP was doing on his live. Good day, Pocket Women. Don's, hey, what's up? You are here. Jeffrey Kelly, good morning. And Meter, Anthony Arterial, Fred, Ian, good morning. Dean the Picker, now I'm scrolling faster. Terry Lewis, good morning, what's up? Brian, John Crawford, good morning to you. Urban Locksmith, is this ludicrous? I don't know who that was. Okay, so I'm down to the last comment. Yeah, Gumby gets a green in the thing that I do. This is green. That works out for him, right? Good morning, Bobby Keys. What's up? Yes, I guess it's straight. Thank you to Gumby and to Bobby Keys for making the play button. Make sure and smash that like and subscribe button if you have not done so. My hair, I know they're not opening. We just had the latest announcement from Mississippi, and hair salons are on the list. They can't open yet, but other places can go like 50% capacity. Can anybody guess why I'm using the handle of the knife to stir? I'll go ahead and tell you, it's not as flexible. Anyway, just thought you should know. Good morning. The more you know, right? Good morning, William Walker. What's up? Kaiva go. Talking about locks with strong magnets. The simplex. No, you can't open the simplexes anymore with the magnet. 6 pins pinned up. American 1100. I do like that you can do the 6 pin, but 6 pin key blanks are more expensive. For those locksmiths who don't know that, they're quite a bit more expensive in the world of keys, anyway. There are brass shavings behind me. Yep, it's last time I cleaned, we've cut a few keys. We've actually had quite a few customers coming in. Had a lot of them late yesterday afternoon. I've actually sold all my chips. I just did an unboxing that I didn't upload. It was actually supposed to be part of that one of the videos. I was going to combine it, but I didn't. And I got 3 chips in, and I don't have any now, I don't think. I may have 1 left. Nope, I sold them all. Dad, blast it. Oh well. I'm going to have to order from... I'm going to try the Locksmith store this time, because I've wiped out Acme with their shells and their chips. So I'm going to order from the Locksmith store, I believe. I don't often order from those guys, but they do have a pretty good stock, and they do have an awesome catalog, I might add. Locksmith store has a great catalog. I may have to run up there and close the door. No running through the shop. It's against the law. It's against the rules. You can't run through the shop. Combination locks. But yeah, I know what you're talking about on the magnet thing. All the newer ones that he's doing. I like how he even found it on that one, that latest big name one, where you just run the magnet back and forth real quick and then flip it and do it again. I like how he figured that out. They were all like, "Ooh, nobody can do, well, ours are the best. He can only do videos that he can crack." Well, there you go. That was funny. Yeah, it's Locksmith store. They're up in Get the X-Horse. I will when we can afford it. We're saving up now for a vacation for when everybody comes back to work. We can be like, "See ya. We're out of here." Which would be like a 2-day thing, but 2 days better than no days. We're going to literally hang up a sign that says, "We were here the whole time. Where were y'all? We got tired of waiting. Be back in a few days. See ya." Never heard of them. Never heard of them, Decline. I'll have to check that out. Let's see here. Okay. I got caught up on all the comments. So what are we talking about today? Lock force points. Yes, that was kind of a thing that was rattling around my brain, kind of like the whole lock force thing to begin with. And now we're going to have points. We actually already have points. Ian was the first recipient of some points. And then HKS got a couple, I believe, and then somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but either Wes or Night Owl has the stats on that, and they're keeping track of that, hopefully. Yay! Because I'm not. I haven't been. I may have to take it over, but if they're fine doing it, then that's cool. But yeah, so I'm thinking about making those into to points that you can. Why are you flashing? Don't flash at me. I didn't hit the counter that hard. Dang it, whiny. Oh, Daz. That's right. I'm sorry. Daz got the first points. It wasn't Ian. Ian, you haven't gotten any points yet. Sorry. And then one other person. So yes, epic loot. That's the point. It's going to be epic loot. I'm going to try to figure out how to do it. And also you'll be able to trade points maybe. Obviously as long as it's on live and somebody's here to keep track of it. But we're going to make it because they're going to be like your points. And then you can build up the points and then cash them in for certain things. I've got a few ideas going in my brain as far as things. So yeah, I'm gonna work out how to do that, but let me go close the door because it's getting loud. It's getting loud. Clear that phone too. Oh, I gave y'all points. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna try to figure out how to do that. Y'all see the orange dude, the lock force dude has his safety gear on. Did you see that? Where is it? Let me just go here. Safety gear. Go back. No, go back. Ooh, okay. It's back. And I'm gonna be getting. I think dude might need legs. I don't know. That'd be kind of funny looking. I don't know. I got to get in contact with the creator. So yeah, we'll be able to do like being able to use them to credit during live. Obviously, you can work out whatever deals you want between yourselves via email or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna build our points, and so to get lock force points, you're like, how do I get them, Jason? How do I get them? I don't know how you get them. I haven't really decided that either, other than being epic in the chat. And myself, Wes, and Night Owl can award said points. Not going to be like a 50, 75, 80 thing. It's going to be like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with like 20 maybe being the top tier. And then having to use them for something, like if you don't want to purchase stickers or patches or coins or anything like that, then you can like give them to other people who are epic in chat. Epic being like helpfully solve a problem or tell a really good joke or post the recipe for a really good meal or something like that. You know what I mean? So yes, that's what lock force points are going to be. Lock force points, I don't know. I'm just winging it, just like I've been winging it the whole time. So if you spam the chat, you get more points. No, but you get a timeout from Night Owl or West. Probably better than the safety yellow green. Why did that block that? That's weird. YouTube's just weird with auto block sometimes. So y'all see my, can you see? Yeah, you can see. It doesn't really look different from there, but trust me, it's quite different. Oh my goodness, is this a customer? Yeah, see, lock and key. Hello? Gotta go to the website. Not you, whoever was spam calling me. Gotta go to the website to get a sticker if you have not gotten one. Yeah, not with an I. Not with an I. We have a couple of things when Jason reads today. We have a couple of, I have one thing. I was scanning through a few books. Thank you, Wes. And I didn't find anything as interesting as I thought it was last week. But we'll talk about some stuff from back in the day again. Since I don't have much content planned, we're gonna mosey on over to the workbench here in a little bit. See about making a couple of keys for the cylinders, just to get a couple out of the way. As King Street pointed out, or likes to point out, that I need to put my tools away, and I've been cleaning up this section of the shop, which involves parts and stuff. And yeah, I need to focus a little bit on my workbench, so let's go over there and check it out in a minute. Please put your full address, including your zip code, because we don't, Kim gets irritated to have to look that up. Which call out was my scariest? Scariest, yeah. I had a access said Reiki under an active shooter. Choke man walks into a bar, and he's a lucky SOB. Yep, I posted that on Twitter the other day. That's one lucky SOB. I actually walked into a bar the other day. I was surprised that they were letting us come in to pick up food at a pizza pizza restaurant, not like a chain, obvious pickup place, but like a restaurant where you have to go like into the middle of the restaurant. They had no like close to the door. It was just like the same place, even though they're closed and empty. But yes, I had one of those where I had the whole neighborhood was covered in police. and I had to go in the front. It was a Mick mansion. We call them Mick mansions. Mansions that are not really mansions, but made to look like mansions. And yeah, I don't know why they involved me, because they went through the back door. As I went to the front door and I started working on it, I looked at one of them that was just standing there with his thumbs doing this, basically. And I was like, "You want to go check the back door? Did you go check the back?" "Oh, no." Why don't you go check the back door?" And then we hear him call out, "Back door open," or something like that. I was just like, then I ended up having to rekey it. But yeah, that was the most interesting one. And there was a whole neighborhood full of police. And this was like 15 years ago. I don't know what the dude did, but a dude apparently had weapons. So dude wasn't there. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Made to look like ugly mansions. I hate McMansions. There's so many McMansions around here. Not here, but like in the suburbs. Suburbs. That is impossible. And I've had a few other, I mean, up in the hood. By yourself up in the hood. I can plug this thing in now and start getting it fired up. Did forget to charge my remote microphone. There we go. Alrighty. So what else was I going to talk about for a minute before I went over there? There was something else, but I can't remember what it was. What y'all seeing on the pickup? On the, I know we talked about this last week, but like every week it's changing. Like I said here, they're opening like, I don't know, no new openings, no grand openings of businesses. And it's funny, it's like no new retail openings of businesses in Jackson, and we don't have any. We don't have any of those that I know of on a big scale. And but hair salons, movie theaters, casinos, all that other stuff. SE lock and key. We don't cut customer supplied keys. Thank you. Just like that. That's how you handle that. But yeah, movie theaters, etc., are not allowed to open quite yet. I imagine after another week they're gonna do it. And yeah, it's just like the traffic's building and building. It's like it's gradual. It's very weird. It's just very weird work landscape. And it was dead yesterday. It was dead. What did I do? One call? Well, aside from cutting the keys in the shop, we did sell 2 chip keys yesterday. So shop was decent, but it was dead on the road. And still waiting to hear back on the door closers. Get to put in some overhead concealed closers. Oh, it's going to be so bad. All for school sitting empty. Yeah, I did my schoolwork. I don't have any schools right now. Like every other summer, seems like. And this is the off summer that I know of right now. And I would already probably know if anything needed to be done. But I did all my schoolwork. I was in school all summer last year. It was horrible. I mean, it wasn't horrible because it was something to do and it was a job, but you get tired of being on one spot for so long, day after day. I've been recently starting to work on small engines. Yeah, that's pretty good. I got some of that. My lawnmower. Speaking of, I had to crank up my lawnmower because depending on the rain here, Kim was wanting to mow the backyard. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. My oldest. We get to meet the oldest's boyfriend tomorrow, who's coming over for brunch. So, if it wasn't for this whole, COVID cooties thing, I'd make Wes come over and be like the, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence meeting dude at the door. Yeah. So I gotta figure out which machetes to take home to sharpen. I mean, she's like 27, but whatever. it's time to sharpen the machetes, boys. Time to sharpen the machetes. Should make him mow the yard. Oh, hey, good to meet you. Lawnmower's right there, buddy. Lawnmower's right there. And they've been together for a while. It's like the rule with her now was like we don't want to meet any of your BFFs until it's been a few months, and it's been a few months. So yeah, if for some reason dude's watching, then whatever. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, buddy. But we get to do a burn pile, or I'm gonna do a burn pile. So. Anyway, so that's that. And yeah, let's go over the workbench, see what we got over there, because it's pretty dirty. And I gotta. Oh, well, yeah, I did. Before we go over there, I'll talk about let's switch mics real quick. Let's see, turn that on. And do I have a button for that? And there we go. So we have a switch now. Hey Dave, what is up? We're just about to go over to the workbench, see what's cooking over there. All your zombie killers are sharp. Yeah. I know, well, mine are too, but maybe I'll spend a little time with the chainsaw. Yeah, no, it may be time to cut some stuff down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go over here and we'll take a look. Let's see. Let me throw up that screen real quick. Not throw up, but you know what I mean. Come here, camera. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. It is so messy. I know it's so messy. That's where we're going to try to clear up. I'd like to see blue again over here at some point. I'd like to see some blue. How far can you reach? How far can you reach? You can reach to there we go. Oh yeah, is that good? That's good. So we still got it on wide view, so maybe I can zoom in a little bit. I do need it out of the way of me though, so let's go in from an angle there. And then we got to pick up the comments too over here. Let's get it fired up so I can see what everybody's saying. Turn on. No, we don't want to update you right now. I might mention that YouTube's getting rid of their old. If you're running a really old computer, YouTube's getting rid of their platform. You have to upgrade. Live chat. Oh, it's hard to see the skeleton hanging out by the bonfire. Yeah. We're going to see how woodsy he is. That's what we'll do. Thanks for stopping in, True Lock. I see your comment. Appreciate you stopping in to say hi. YouTube's old channel management interface. I know, I hate it. I hate this new, hate the new live. I mean, I don't hate it. I've gotten used to it, I guess. Kind of hard to hear. All right, gotta make sure that's turned up okay. I'm gonna try not to make. What it is it's probably my microphone where it's facing. So let's try that. Turn it up a bit. Turn it up a bit over here. Wait, do I have a... Okay, there we go. Let's try that. That may be too loud. If that's too loud, let me know in the comments. I'll kind of modulate my voice a little bit. Much better. Okay, good. Business doing well. That desktop is messing. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, good. So one thing we will do real quick is probably take the... over here. Here we are. Okay. We're going to put this compressible cylinder that we blew up. together. There you go. There you go. I think that's it. I'm going to zoom in the camera a little bit more here in a sec. There we go. And then we had a few. This will cover the lock content. Honestly, there's no way, without spending an hour over here, which we're not going to do, there's no way to actually clean this up. Oh yeah, while I'm sitting here just doing this, congrats to the winners from the other day. And we're not going to have any more draws for a little while. We're going to have to, that was my budget for mailing stuff out yesterday. And there are a couple of people that did not get mailed out yesterday. They'll get mailed out Monday, simply because the freaking post office is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I have all these cylinders that I kind of just built up. Let me zoom in the camera a little bit more. See how far we can take this. See how far we can take this without actually. No, it's not here. I hate holding stuff over the gap, especially when you're talking about springs and stuff. Cutting in and out away from the computer. I got you. Let me raise it up some. It's probably this weak antenna. Let me relocate the, we had that problem before. So I can fix that by bringing this thing over here and raising it up. So maybe that'll clear up volume issues. Probably comes like I got my back turned to it too. Much better. Okay, good. All right, what are we talking about? Who won? Who won what? GQ Man surprisingly won at the end. And I don't remember. A couple of people won. There were 3 packages that were sent out, and then I had several other packages that I sent out. Finally sent out Jeff Moss's his 1 GA key that he's been whining about. Got him his 1 GA key. So I will bring it into the camera for the first couple just to show you. These, for those of you who know how to do this, sorry, we're going to cover some 101 on pinning up the cylinders because these removable core, I keep always want to call these removable core, but they're actually pressable cylinders. They prove a little bit of a challenge of loading them. Because on the underside, this on the underside of that, right there, the holes that are in it. So the underside, the springs that are used are a little bit unique in that the hole on each side. I don't guess that's pretty. Trust me, I wash my hands. The holes on. Dang! Oh, I see it. It's on the floor. The holes on each side are the same, and that's because it has this little pin has to go in it just like this. And when you're loading it, see how that goes. Over it, if you turn the spring over carefully, it goes on the other side just like that. Either way. So zoom back out. So one thing I like about this app is that my camera sucks at autofocusing. Drives me crazy when I'm doing a video and I hold something up to the camera closer like that, and then I pull away and my camera doesn't do what this camera does. Same camera, but different app. I've tried everything. So what I do, is I get my Kedex. I get my Kedex K6. No, don't do that. That's what caused this to blow up. And because what happens is when you put the spring in there, say you put it in the front, right? Drop down. Number one, see how the spring is kind of resting on a concave or convex? Concave. If you're looking at it from this side, it would be a concave. I guess it's convex because it's open up. But that hollow part of the spring is kind of sitting there. If you load this one first, it kind of makes it, to me anyway, it kind of makes it difficult to load load like the rest or the middle. Now, of course, when you're loading one, you kind of always want to start in the middle anyway. So with these in particular, what it does is it pushes, as we put that top pin in there, it pushes that sucker down kind of in the center, basically. And, you know, a lot of people flame these cylinders. It is a little dark on that camera, I do see that. And of course, I've talked about this in my own videos before, but, you know, they're not honestly as bad as people make them out to be. Now, before you, see one thing about that. Getting old, I can't see, there we go. Okay, I got it around in there that's probably a little too shadowy, but push it down, pull it forward just like you would any other cylinder load. So that puts equal, you know, equal sides, equal pressure on each side. It's kind of in the middle. Some people load like the back one. And then the reason I bring that up, some people do one and then do four from the other side on 5-pin cylinders anyway. And I always have been kind of do a 3 or a 4-5 and then flip it around and do the front 3. How do you pin? Do you pin 2 back, 3 front, or 3 back, 2 front? What's your preference on that? It really depends on the cylinder too. And going back to what I said about the, make sure I didn't even look to make sure those springs were sitting correctly. About them not being that bad, because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, they're slick, they pop off all the time. Honestly, they don't pop off all the time. They are more prone to popping off than a conventional cylinder, but I know I'm probably not in focus right there. Oh, look, there's that other spring. I don't have to use another spring. So the thing is when you order these parts, stay right there. Nope, stay right there. Is you can order the spring schlag. I just reordered these recently. What was I looking for? Top down is the 506-451 and the caps. And even at the volume I do it, I had that bag of 25 caps for like, ever since they came out for up until about 6 months ago when I reordered. So they don't, honestly, you know, I don't get calls often about a failed cylinder cap on one of those. Not saying they don't wear out, not saying they don't get all buggy on you. But as far as them literally just being brand new, you putting the key in and that cap flying off, because that was one thing I was worried about, is those little teeth on the cap, which, have I opened this yet? I haven't even opened this yet, and I've had this for a while. But that was the one thing, you know, I was like, those little teeth right there that hold it in, they're just so little. How can that stay? How can that stay? So yeah, when these came out, I was just like, oh, those are going to be ridiculous. And I've been surprised about it not being ridiculous. We got a Schlage set up. Yeah. I will say I don't like their newest metal. Those 74477 with a lot of Schlage. I'll knock it down one, even though we're going to talk about that. And Jason Reeves found an article on an interesting thing. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to go have a little reading session. But I have found, see, we're using Schlage for real deal keys, original plug. Look how high up it sticks already. Deadbolt cylinders. And you go and you look over here and you're like, okay, so 7 is going to definitely be 270. Not so much. your next step down pins get just as much work out as the main pins, because you see that is perfectly high enough, not low at all. We're good. I'm going to figure out which cap. We got one cylinder done. Heckin' yeah. Heckin' yeah. And that'll go with these that go in the truck because of Circle Plus. Circle Plus keys like this guy. You have this out in the field, and oh no, my key doesn't work anymore. Yeah. This will go in its place. This will go in its place just fine. And then you have the deadbolt, because usually you get people with the deadbolt and the door lock that have the same cylinder and have to replace it. I had to replace a deadbolt cylinder just for that reason last week, because it froze up. Why are y'all talking? Well, I'm watching now. I'm reading comments. What's up? Nathan starts at 3 or 4, 5, 6. I got it. You got it. I got it. Are we having sound issues, guys? SE lock and key. Hey. Yep, I just figured it out. I saw the comments. Appreciate the call. Bye. Lock pickings gal. What's going on? Why did it go dead? What did y'all do? My thing's not dead. How long have I been dead for? Just tell me. Just a bit. Just a bit. Went back. Yeah, I just went back to the other mic. Audio's crap. Dang it. Don't know what is wrong with this. I want to send this thing back because it has good power and it has see, the power's green. I don't know what the deal is there. And I'm green over here. And the mic won't reach all the way over there. Just bad. Okay, well, I'm glad I looked at the comments and caught it. While I'm over here, I'm gonna look at the comments because we just did the technical thing, and I wanted to see what y'all were saying about your. I don't know what's wrong with that mic. I'm gonna throw it away. Throw away that $200 mic. But I appreciate the phone call for alerting me. No lock force points for me today. Ah, dang it, it was back. GoFundMe. Crackly faded cuts in and out. Yeah, it's kind of hard to test that crap unless I record on my computer, and I guess I just need to sit and practice testing with this, but I don't know why it's not working, because this is just I'll have to do some testing with it. In the meantime, I guess I'm just going to unplug it since it sucks so bad. Actually, hold on. Let's try this. It's all still green. I want to try something with y'all real quick. It's a loose wire. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the cable? But no, it did this before I switched the cable. I don't know. Let's try a different cable. Oh, it sounded like it didn't know you were switching mics. Loose wire. It sounded like background noise limiter was clipping your voice. Okay. Got a mix 2-channel. Honestly, I'm not that great. Hold on. Let's turn this back on. Okay, we're back on to that mic now. Problem mic. Okay, we're going to test this sucker real quick. If you don't mind. See what's going on. So right now, does it sound? It sounds pretty good, right? I mean, it should, because I'm like right here by it. We got green light. Super good now. It's good near the dust. Just when you walk away, it poops out. Yeah, and so I'm gonna go. We'll dual cam. Here we go. I got an idea. The bench work is boring anyway, right? There we go. dual cam it. All right, and then I'm just gonna walk away. Walk away, Jason. So now I've got a wood thing between me and it, and grab the mobile comments. All right, okay, we're gonna test this dang thing. Still a bit of buzzing, but clear. Much worse. All right, so it's much worse when I was behind that. So it's literally just the antenna on this thing, I guess. Gotta just be the range. But what, this thing's supposed to have. Walk away. Okay, I'm gonna go way over here. I'm gonna talk through quite a bit of stuff. This is blocking the line of sight from that, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a little talking and wait till somebody says, you over there didn't drop off as much as last time. Okay, so sounds like you walked into a snare drum. Let's try a little tweak on the gain. How about that? We'll turn the gain down just a little bit when I keep talking. Okay. Gain's down all the way right now. I don't know what gain means, but quiet. So then we're going to turn it all the way up. And I know when it's all the way up like this, it gives like a rattly buzz. So sorry about assaulting your ears. Just distorted. Okay, just distorted. I can't even understand you staticky. So I'm going to turn it down about halfway. Halfway, there we go. So that should fix the gain. That's about where it was to begin with. Now I'm going to walk closer to this thing, and it should pick up. So I really think it's just a range thing. Send it back. Yeah, I mean, if that's the range I'm getting for that thing, that's ridiculous. Now I'm going to go over to the back of the shop. And it sounds like the disc link is the only thing working now. We've got a full green light on this thing, so... Man, if that's the range on this, the buzz stays the same. Okay, right there. That's about halfway on the gain. I know the gain is what causes a lot of the buzz. I may end up sending this sucker back because everything's set right on here. Unless it is, let's try one other thing. I'm going to try one other thing just to see. It might be the cable, you know. Did come, some manufacturers, not all of these cables are created the same. In fact, I know that for a fact. Oh, so this is a different cable. Hold on, we may have a cable issue, y'all. That may be what this is. All right, let's plug this guy. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's plug that guy in. That's the original cable that came with that thing. And we'll go back over here. Unfortunately, it's shorter, but maybe it'll fix the buzzing. Tap the mic. TRS versus TRSS, yeah. Is it made in China? I'm sure it is. I'm sure some components are made in China. Call Leroy the cable guy. Have something operating on the same frequency while I am being in your shop. Electronic warfare. Oh, it's a what do you call it? What do you call it? Spike. There you go. I gotta wrap it in aluminum foil. Same results. Tap your mic. Tap. Test. I got on the fork. What up you want? Testing. I think it's just a sucky mic, honestly. Sucky $200 mic. It's too late to send it back, I believe. Too late to send it back. But it does come with a cute little screwdriver. No tapping of the mic. Well, okay, there we go. Let's take the little thing off. I wonder if it's the mic itself. Nothing. Nope. Okay, what about this? No tapping. Huh. I wonder if my mic's bad. Okay. Turn it off and on. Try that one more time. Then I'll probably contact the manufacturer about this. Testing. Honestly, I hate this little doodad right here. Oh, that was a great $200. It's the mic. It's the mic. Okay, well. Okay, shut it off then. You're going to shut the mic off. Yeah, I just switched to the desk mic now. Sounds like making it to Australia. Oh no, we had this problem before. I guess there's something going on with the mic itself or the plug-in. I'm sure that I can order a new mic for $35. There's no cuts or anything in the cable. How long have I had that thing? Man, I've had that thing for like 6 months. I don't know what their warranty is. Hopefully it's a year. I guess I'll be getting online tonight and seeing what their warranty is. But I can guarantee you they're going to say that part's not. No cables are warranted. We'll warranty the transmitter and the receiver, but no cables are limited year warranty. Super limited 6 month warranty, right? Isn't that how it works nowadays? But thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. Appreciate that. It's not the cable. Yeah, I'm on the desk mic now. It taps. You can hear it. That was the desk mic. I'm fully on the desk mic now, which should be working. If not, we're having just super critical, weird audio issues today. But let me get a sip of this, and we're going to go do a, you want to do a Jason Reeves? No, let's make sure it taps, yeah. Let's make sure the audio is working before I do a Jason Reeves, right? I need to be quicker on that button. Oh, the camera's not even pointing the right way. The desk mic rules, yeah, when it's the same brand. Same brand. Going back over to this just for a brief moment. Going back over to this for a brief moment. Actually, I do have a long cable. I could stretch this out, but I'm not going to do that. What are you doing? $5, please. $5 if you want to photograph the front. Don't touch my van. Clamp the desk mic. Yeah, I saw you say that, Decline. I wonder why you hadn't got your. So it's under. It was shipped out and it's just lost through UPS or USPS. Yeah, I feel you. She is now. She's taking pictures. People take pictures around here a lot. Can't believe your coffee's lost. Dang it, man, that sucks. Well, they're good guys. They'll probably get another one out to you if it got lost. If not, I'll go take care of the matters. But I shouldn't have to because they're cool guys. And actually, they've stretched out. They just put in at the Whole Foods in North Carolina. So, as far as North Carolina, I know they have them some of their Georgia locations, and they have them in. I was just letting y'all watch out front. Have them in North Carolina. I don't know which town in North. I know North Carolina is a state. It's like, but how many Whole Foods can there be? Not more than 2 or 3, I would think. But they got in their Whole Foods there. And I know some people don't shop at Whole Foods, but yeah, they're spreading out, so that would be cool if you were able to go just buy it from your local store. Wes holding the boom mic. I know, but cooties again. Cooties, we're trying to be good and, you know, not socialize or anything. Not in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's pretty far out, but you know, the more he spreads, the better. USPSI must be a confusing place. Man, the local one, good morning, Chris, I didn't say hey to. The local one here, the lady is like, woo! I mean, she's nice. She's been there forever, but she is like the social distancing warrior. If you even step out of place by a 6 foot boom mic, yes, that's a good one. 6 foot, if you step out of place by inches, you're in trouble. So yeah, let's go over here, let's look at this. I'm gonna kind of holler so the mic can pick me up over there. But hey, we're done. And that's just one of the things that I need to get to. So, yeah, I was pretty much finished with that conversation. This, got a smart key here too. But just one of the fun things that I get to do. Let y'all look at this. I'll let y'all look at my handiwork over here. As I mentioned in my other video, we've got a whole bunch of crap loaded up over here. Got to go through that, and but otherwise I have like totally cleared out pretty much everything except for the 2 big containers, 3 big containers, and that's all nice and clean. Yay! And I got all the older stuff up there, so yeah, it's been that's kept me busy. Let me find some stuff that I've been missing. I'm confused. Which camera am I on? I'm confused. There's a nice view of the garbage can. There's a view of my garbage can. Wait. Okay. Go back out front. Let's just put him back out front for now. I've got a mess up on the front counter too, let me tell you. Did it happen at a Tupperware party? I've got a lot of plastic containers, and you know what sucks? What sucks is Kim went to Walmart. She faced danger, and she faced danger to bring me more plastic containers because I needed more, and I've got 10 more small ones and 4 more big ones. But guess what? I left the house and didn't get out of her car. That and the super glue. I might point out, going back to my awesome like button over here, or YouTube button. It has a stand that I have to super glue to it, and my super glue was dry, so I told Kim, hey, while you're at Walmart, grab some super glue. And yeah, I forgot to bring that too, so that's why it's right there with no stand for right now. But that's actually not a bad place for it, honestly. So yes, let me switch cameras real quick, and then we're going to do a Jason Reeves, which I have not made a cool graphic for, but we're going to do a Jason Reeves and see what's been going on, or what went on in 1980s era. See what's going on. The lady's back to assess her picture decisions. What is she going to photo now? What is she going to photo now? Once again, the Capri, the old theater. That is a professional photographer right there, buddy. Okay, let me, wait, I was on the wrong thing. Okay, let me switch things here. Gotta get all ready for this one. Gotta get all ready. There we go. Because last week I realized y'all want me to take pictures of, if I had a free camera at the moment, I would take pictures of her taking pictures. Totally would take pictures of her taking pictures. Alright, so last week I realized that I was way down in the corner of the screen, and I didn't realize how far away I was. So I got to figure out a nice little video movie that'll give me time to go up there and adjust the setting for my camera. So I'm gonna make y'all watch a another silly video clip doodad. Oh, once I get time, well, I've had time. I shouldn't say once I get time, but once I have fun, have the creativity spirit to do so. Alrighty, this is better. This makes me centered in the frame. What y'all think about that? Is that good? Let me get comfy here. Alright, let me get comfy a little bit here and make sure everything's working out alright. I like to get an M heart to play with. It was a shame. Like 4 or 5 years ago, I had a bunch of M hearts that I sold on eBay for, it was like $60-$75 a piece. And I kept 2 or 3 of them. The camera's all crooked. I don't think we're crooked. That's good. Good enough. We still see the lock force light. Story time. Oh, story time. Universal pin kit. I'm glad you said that, HKS. Oh, by the way, HKS does get 2 more lock force points because of his second sending us stuff. So if you will assign HKS 2 more, that makes him, I think, the high winner so far. But yes, he gets 2 more. I forgot to mention that. I don't think I mentioned that last time. One was for, I think one was for one, but then we, there's some content I got to go over too. Because one of the things that he sent me was the 2-bar lock cylinder, and I found the old ad. So when we go back, remind me to bring that old ad up. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it here? Yeah, here it is. There we go. Look at that. Oh, wait. Wait. Transition. Yeah, there we go. Old 2-bar ad. Pretty awesome little thing right there. Can you get negative points? Yes, you can get negative points. HKS is rich. Dave's saying, going back to how he pins stuff, he does 4-5, then 3-2-1. That's how I do it, Dave. Most of the time. Oh, I do need to turn the AC on. It is getting a little warm. This hat makes me a little warm. But I'll tough it out for right now because that just puts a buzz in the air. So yeah, there's that old 2-bar ad. Right there. And what else do I have up there? What else? Okay, that's it for right now. That's it. We got to transition out of that. And here we go. Let's make fun of the hat, get you a negative. Lockpicking's gal should get one. That's right. I have had other people call. Maybe, let me think about that. You did call. It is a long distance call. Yeah, go ahead and assign Lockpicking's gal 1 point. How about that? She'll get a point. Thank you for the call. Does the shop have a mascot? Yeah, Little Frank was the mascot. I have not dared go back over to the... Actually, I did go back over to the shelter, but I dodged out of there. So, in case you don't know, in case you missed last week, Jason Reeves is a kind of a locksmith version of reading from old catalogs and trade magazines. So what I do is I peruse some of my old various types of trade magazines from back in the day. And I try to find some interesting information to share with you let's start with, which one do we want to start with? I've got three. I've got one kind of long story, and I got one kind of short story. We're going to start in July of 1984. July 1984. Alrighty, the cover of this one had a ye olden cash drawer on it with 75 cents on it. 75 cents. No telling what they were able to buy for 75 cents. Alright, so let's see, I have this one marked. And this is a rather long article, so this one may have been the long article that I talked about. So let me kind of scan over to see what it was over, because I didn't want to read this whole thing. I'm going to byline some of it, just kind of say what it's about. Okay. Dear editor, dear editor, I wonder how many locksmiths have recently called or written product manufacturers they represent in their store. So, wondering how many locksmiths have called the manufacturers. It seems to me that if we, as professionals, do not communicate with the people who design and make the product we sell, problems can and do arise. That's true. Recently, a major lock manufacturer had a problem with a bolt housing. Bolt housing. The products made by this particular manufacturer happen to be displayed all over my store. I sell a lot of them. But the production process has failed somewhere. Somewhere. We don't know where. It failed somewhere in the line. Every lock I ordered was arriving with an inferior bolt. That's right, an inferior bolt. Now we all have our standards by which we run our business. You know, the way you handle customers, your attitude about the profession. Principles, you might say. And despite the fact that I want to make money, just like the next guy, don't we all, I cannot bring myself to sell customers a product that I would not accept in my own home. In my own home. If I wouldn't put it on my house, I'm not going to put it on a customer's house. I wrote to the manufacturer with pen and paper, most likely, and received a reply. The reply, however, indicated my concerns were unfounded. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Director of Marketing. Whatever, dude. I was dumbfounded. Literally dumbfounded. Couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. I wasn't talking about a slight scratch in the finish. I was talking about a production standard that was obviously either being changed or not being met. A call to the local factory rep. Hello? Hello, I'm very dissatisfied with your product. Will you accept the charges? Okay. A call to accentuated. Well, hold on, big word. A call to the local factory rep. You know that call. Accentuated my disbelief. I'll tell you what, these people trying to tell them something that's important and they're not freaking listening to me. I asked myself, am I going crazy? Or is the quality disappearing right before my eyes? Just poof, 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 poof. That's probably what happened. Wait, right. The answer to that question is simple, honestly. Locksmiths will suffer the consequences of poorly made products translated into irate customers unless we do something about it. The profession itself is bombarded by carpetbaggers. Yeah, y'all remember that in your history lessons, don't you? Locksmiths compete with hardware stores, do-it-yourself centers, discount stores, and large department stores for the same business, securing people and things. Articles have appeared in trade magazines, reiterating the importance of a clean shop, neat appearance, prompt service, etc. All for the single purpose of keeping the trade alive and active in a world where machinery and computers, that's right, those freaking computers are back, seem destined to take over someday. Unbelievable. It is only logical then to expect and demand quality products. He must be talking about Master Padlock. From companies who make them. It's only logical. It is our responsibility to initiate this communication, to close the communication gap. That exists between locksmiths and manufacturers. I have come up with the following solutions. That's right, me or him. Manufacturers need to recognize. Right, put me back out of camera view. Look at that. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I can't catch up on the comments right now. I'm too engrossed in this story, y'all. Remember, we're back in where were we? 1984. So he's gonna recommend the following suggestions. Manufacturers need to recognize locksmiths needs more. That's right. This could be done through personal visits to local shops, surveys of Aloha members on what is bought and why, and company notification of changes in production. That's right. They need to call me. Schleg, you call me before you make any more changes. You think you're going to come up with another kind of metal for those cylinders? You need to get on the phone and you need to call this shop right now. I want to hear from you, Schleg. Locksmiths need to correspond with the manufacturers more. The convention presents a perfect opportunity to voice one's viewpoint. However, to get your point across, you cannot just be a name in the crowd during the busiest convention of the year. Write, call, follow up. Manufacturers who offer cooperative advertising, I applaud you. If locksmiths were provided more marketing tools for a nominal fee, imagine the extra sales that could be rung up. This is Schleg. Yeah, see, lock and key. Good. We don't have anybody that comes out today, no, sir. Alright. Where was I? Imagine the extra sales. If they supplied us with stuff, this has been a long-standing thing. If they supplied us with marketing tools, imagine the extra sales that could be rung up on cash registers all over the country. With the adolescence of the computer age long gone, boy, that's a weird statement. It is time for manufacturers to utilize technology for our benefit. The idea of a 1-800 number identifying product shipments excites me. How many times it excites him? Ooh. How many times have you ever had a special order for an unusual item only to be told you'll have to wait 8 months to get one, and you need 5 of them? Number 5, localized training is a continuing must. If we don't know your products, we can't sell or service them. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Don't underestimate, number 6, don't underestimate where and what locksmiths can sell. That's right, don't underestimate us. My staff is trained on a high security product whose name is all over our store. Because of our knowledge and belief in this product, we sell a lot of them. The company's television advertising campaign is directed towards a market already familiar with product. In those areas where exposure has been limited, we need manufacturer backup. Give us a boost to sell even when the statistics and studies say we can't. To wrap this up, No matter what percentage Locksmiths purchases constitute for manufacturers, we represent your products within our customer base. You hear that, Schlag? We are not the young sales clerk in a hardware store working his way towards college. We are trained professionals with years of experience in an industry that has and will be needed for a long time to come. We will not be swallowed up by mass production. And inexpensive distribution policies. Most importantly, we're the ones who will fix your products and retain your company image to the American consumer. I think that makes us a valuable friend. Don't you? Sincerely, Glenn from somewhere. Alrighty. Okay, so that gives y'all something to talk about. I'm sure y'all been talking about some stuff over there. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. Let me take a little coffee break here, and then we're gonna catch up on a couple of little short stories. What did y'all think about that? What did y'all think about that story? Pretty interesting story. And we still have Master Lock-ins Quickset. Yep. What's up, From? How's it going? Yes, Schlag, can I help you? Hey. Oh my goodness. All right. So what product? No. I'm taking a guess that I guessed correctly though, because he said something about a bolt. Bolt? A bolt. A bolt. Alrighty, let's see what else I have on the tap here. So I don't really think I can show this, but have you ever an Excalibur? An Excalibur car is one of those old fancy, long, funny-looking things. I was just flipping through here when I was flipping through on this Excalibur car. If you ever get an emergency call to open an Excalibur, you will want to remember this information. This is the first and only time that this procedure will ever be published. Are you paying attention? As far as tools are concerned, you don't need any, therefore your only cost is the time you spent reading this information. Step 1, walk over to the Excalibur. Step 2, reach inside the car. And step 3, open the door by releasing the handle. Because apparently the Excalibur did not have windows. Thank you for the tip of the day. We appreciate that. But it did mention in here, if you ever, for some weird reason, run across an Excalibur vehicle, it uses a standard GM 6-cut. Standard GM 6-cut column style. I've got two things marked in here. What is this thing? Well, let's take a pic and show what this is. So that's pretty interesting. However, I've looked inside of an Excalibur before. Also, just to note, in 1980, we're still in 1984, Lab announced several new things. And I scanned through them real quick, so I'm not going to read the description. It says, as of July 1st, which is 1984, we at Lab will be introducing the beginning of a new line of locksmith tools and equipment. Scan blah 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 blah. First group of tools was designed by myself. They are the Lab Professional lock picks and turning tools. So July 1984, Lab picks and turning tools were designed by this dude. And the Lab turning tools, formerly called tension wrenches. That's the whole tension turning, right? So that's when those were made, 1984, July 1st, or introduced anyway. Also included is the Lab Professional Locksmith tool line, the Lab key pin gauge. The Lab key pin gauge. Do they still make that? Lab lube. They made several. They introduced several things in 84 here. Being introduced to the profession for the first time is Lab lube. We did not have Lab lube. Do they still make Lab lube? I want to say I've seen it in catalogs before. I want to say they do. So it was introduced in 1984. And another ridiculous thing, the cross-action positive grip tweezers. Do they still sell those things? Cross-lock tweezers? I hate cross-lock tweezers. a companion item to the formed end tweezers. Also new from Lab is a set of plug followers made from high-impact Delrin, made of white Delrin. So Lab white, if you have a white Delrin plug follower, it was invented, just so you know, in 1984. The more you know, the more you know. All right, we've got two little quickies here. Lastly, out of the same book, and this was in 1981, vaulting back a couple of years, from the same era of the guy who liked to lay across Corvettes. Here is tips. Now, for anybody who thinks that people invented stuff now because they see them do a YouTube video, remember, 1981. For those of you that have had the experience of picking a cylinder in the wrong direction to open, I've come upon a simple and fast way to save the time needed for repicking the cylinder in the opposite direction. This method will flip the cylinder around in the correct direction. With only a little beforehand practice, you will become a pro at it. When the lock is picked in the wrong position, leave it picked, withdraw the tension tool, turning tool, and reinsert the long end of the tension tool all the way into the lock plug. With a rubber band connected to the center, they put a little picture, but you can imagine this. With a rubber band connected to the center of the tension bar, hold the tool tight in the plug, so you're kind of pushing, and build up pressure by tightening the rubber band. By tightening the rubber band. While tightening the rubber band, hold the tension tool with your other hand at the bent end. When enough tension is built up to hold the tumblers in position, Jeff, release the rubber band, boing, and twist the tension tool in the correct direction swiftly. The lock cylinder will now be in position so they can be opened with the tool. So wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, I guess you twist it up. Tighten, and then tighten the tip of the tool. Woo, imagine the end of the other end of the turning tool when you do that. If you don't pull your hand back quick enough, yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt. So anyway, that is what you do if you run up on a door and you don't have your tension wrench with you. Lastly, we're still in 81, and let's take a look and see what I marked, and we're gonna wrap up this issue of Jason Reeves. I don't know why I marked this really. Question and answer. Answer to the editor. Letter to the editor. What restrictions do locksmith suppliers have on selling picks, car openers, various key fitting tools, equipment, and instructions to apartment managers, towing companies, repossessors, custodians, contractors, tenant associations, and etc.? Tell me. I want to know, because that dang apartment complex bought a key machine. In Arizona, there are little to no restrictions. But in the same way that we as locksmiths must restrain ourselves by not cutting restricted keys and do not duplicate keys, and saying no to customers who ask to buy picks, slim gems, change keys, etc. Likewise, suppliers must show responsibility by not selling any of these potential burglary tools to other than practicing locksmiths. Towing company employees, for example, are just not going to take the necessary precautions. They're just not going to do it to ensure these tools won't fall into the wrong hands. They are not security professionals. In Arizona, we haven't experienced any major lawsuit regarding this subject, but when it does happen, it will be an indictment against all of us. If we as an industry are not now able to show professional responsibility and restraint regarding the very sensitive and potentially dangerous tools that we deal with, I'm afraid that in the future, the authorities and legislature will take that responsibility from us. Sad days. Sad days in 1981. So anyway, that is it for Jason Reeves. Looking a little pale in the camera there. I don't know why. I appreciate you joining me for that. And let's get back over here. Oh, it's kind of sore. Kind of sore. Me. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I gotta do that, don't I? I guess I gotta fix the camera now. It's very fascinating hearing what's going on in 1981, isn't it, y'all? Just so fascinating. So fascinating. Those wild and crazy guys in 1981 were just, it's just what they were. Wild and crazy guys. Wild and crazy. It's fun catching up with 1981. Born in 1981. Oh no, I hate wearing hats. I hate wearing hats. But don't take my word for it. I don't know, is that copyright? I gotta be careful. That's why I can't use the reading rainbow thing. I gotta make my own reading rainbow. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna go back over the comments for a second. Let me take a little break. I'm almost out of coffee here. What time is it? 12:26. We succeeded today in making a key for a Schlage cylinder. Yay! Do I have a drone going way back? I wish I had a drone, but I don't really see a need for it. I mean, it'd be cool to have the footage, but no, I've never bought one. Never bought one. Let me scroll over because I did not get a chance to read the comments while I was reading, so I want to see what y'all were saying about 1981. Did y'all say anything about it? Yeah, except for the Schlage call. Cyndi Lauper music in the background. Yeah, that'd be good. We do need a little background music, don't we? That's a good idea. Oh, and work my way up to that. I'll work my way up to that. Any ideas for that is good. I just have to sit. Actually, just have to sit and make the. Why are y'all driving crazy out there? Like one person just drove down the middle of the road for like no reason. That's crazy. It's the year Ghostbusters came out. Huh? 84. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things when I watch movies is to see when a movie comes on to guess when it was made. SE lock and key. Good. Yeah. What do you need done? What kind of car is it? An '06. It usually runs about $225 to come out and make a key for it, but we wouldn't have anybody available till Monday for it. You need a copy of one, or you've lost it too? Okay, so you have to have the title for both cars, and it has to be in your name, and we have to have your driver's license. Everything has to match, and it usually runs about the same amount. Same amount minus the service charge, so you'll probably be looking at about $150 to do another one. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, alrighty. So let's see. Where are we on the comments? I was scrolling over the comments. Oh, my nose is itching. Damn. Yeah, I love the whole Ghostbusters era. That was a fun area. Even though I was a young lad during that time, so much simpler back then. You could just grab your piece of paper and feather quill pen and fire off a letter to the manufacturer. Dang it, Master Lock! Why are you making crappy stuff? I mean, did I say that out loud? I'm close to you, Rune. Rune's older than me. I have a key with no car. Can you remake me a Porsche? Yeah. I just don't like automotive. Just don't like doing automotive. Especially like, oh yeah, I've got 15 other cars here and I lost all the keys too. It's good money, but fun fact, when you email that question to Master, they ignore you. Imagine that. It's the computers, dang it. The computers are ignoring you, not them. It's the dang computers, right? Those dang computers. Up there on the counter, I had sent out a couple of things. I had to lower the weight for, we're not even looking at the camera the right way, but I had to take out a couple of Gumby's items to meet the under 4 pound limit. Going back to that whole USPS thing and declines. Yeah, maybe it's a liquid thing. I imagine coffee sales, because they're real quirky about liquids. I mean, I know they have to jump through hoops. Like, are you shipping liquid? Blah, blah, blah. So, and y'all have seen the articles on USPS, oh my God, we're going to be out of business. That's going to be trouble for everybody. And Jeff Bezos is going to buy, could buy the post office and make it owned by Amazon, which could likely happen. I mean, honestly. And then at that point, the charges will go up. So it's bad for us. But honestly, it's bad. There's a gnat in here. There's a gnat floating around like right here. That would be bad for us, because honestly, the post office is the cheapest way to ship stuff. Hey, Zachary, what is up? JC, I didn't see you log in. Chris, did I say hey to you? I think I did. And Chris Capoon, what's up? I didn't see you log in either. I was busy reading. I was busy doing the read. Honestly, that's it, y'all. It's 12:30. This is actually kind of a short live. I have done all the giveaways, so if you were just on the channel to get free crap, then you might as well leave for a little while, because we're tapped out on shipping stuff and giveaways after yesterday. I was going to try to move the camera. Let me try to move the camera real quick. Hold on. Stop dismissing, dang it. Hold this. Hold this, please. I gotta be careful because I got candles lit up here and kind of a weird seance-like thing going on. So I gotta kind of be careful. There we go. Okay, stay right there. I'll be right back. Be right back. Let me shift this camera up here. We'll take a look at the unboxing. Since I didn't do the unboxing, we'll take a look and see what I got. Yesterday. 3 days ago. How long has it been? It's been a few days. And luckily the mic is right there, so all I have to do for it is just turn it around. We don't have to mess around with the bad mic. I can just extend the cord. We'll take a little peek-see on front of the counter. I hope I didn't kill the stream. I almost clicked stop recording. I didn't mean to do that. All right, GK man, take it easy, have fun. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to do. Some like sweeping and cleaning tonight for this kids coming over. Dang kids. Arrgh. Stream's still good. Yeah, see. I thought I almost killed it. So, yeah. Gotta mess with them dang kids. Let me move the mic up real quick and I will kind of go over what I have in here. I'm gonna be away from the comments for just a second, so we'll just kind of briefly show you. Move the mic right there. There we go. I probably could have flicked a switch on that and made it pick up a surround sound. Here we go. Hey, okay. Now, audio's back. So, we have all the stuff that I had to take out to meet the 4-pound limit on yours. Gumby, sorry about this, but this is all the stuff you don't get. Ronald Williams, I meant to send that to you since you won the coin flip, but somehow it ended up in Gumby's box and then it had to come out because of weight. So this is actually going to be put aside one day for another future giveaway because it's, you know, so what I'll do is I'm going to box all that up, but it's definitely not going to be for a few weeks. We used all our money on that. We gotta make sure and click the like button to pay for shipping and batteries for the Lock Force sign. This was going on eBay, and I've had a few people ask me about our eBay name. It's Shadow Enterprise, all one word. And we every so often, this is about to go on there. I sold one similar to that recently for about 35 bucks. So that helps fund patches and coins and patches and coins and stuff like that we're planning on doing in the future, and also gets rid of even more excess stuff. And I could be that guy and do a video and post it on here to push sales, but I'm not. I may every so often do it if I have a really neat set, but and it is a good way to go through stuff. I don't know. Usually what I'll do is I'll post the eBay auction and then put a video, if I do a video showing things, especially for sometimes, because you know a lot of these cylinders have nicks and bruises up on the face of them. So I don't want people to think, you know, with eBay you get these people that find this, be like, I'm a homeowner and I can use those to switch out the locks on my own doors. When I clearly have it labeled as practice or whatever locks. And even for locksmiths, I mean, these are good. These are good to have if you're a locksmith. Each one of these cylinders is. You can look at the retail price for a 5-pin deadbolt cylinder. It's like 40 bucks, isn't it? $35, $40. So, you know, if you spend 35 and get a whole bunch, then you're good to go. Even though they are antique. I had to say they quieted down up the street. I got a couple of, because it's been so slow in the shop, I only ordered a few extra things to replace what I had used out of my truck recently. So this kind of represents what I've gone through in the past week and a half. Doorknobs, both in chrome. Have y'all noticed chrome doorknobs as a locksmith? Have y'all noticed, about to go back and read the comments, but have y'all noticed chrome and satin nickel have kind of dominated the market? Seems to be the most common thing, I guess, now. And honestly, not satin nickel. It's pushed away from satin nickel. They're seeing a whole lot more chrome stuff. Did you know that chrome locks on your house make it 43.8 less likely to be broken into? The more you know. The more you know. So maybe that's why. But these are removable cylinder versus non-removable cylinder. If you ever order LSDA deadbolts, there's a 20 means single cylinder, 25 means double cylinder, and the R, which makes them more expensive, I might add. R is a removable cylinder, not like best removable cylinder, but you can unscrew the cylinder. So these are good to have. If, say you have an interior door, flat face, so yeah, there's not a whole lot of protection, but if you do have a smaller hole, this kind of does sit in this part of the lock, kind of sits down in the hole. They're not bad. I've used these for years and years. They're not bad. If you have even like offices and stuff, if you have just a storage room, you know, like a little storage room where you want to add a, you know, an inexpensive deadbolt where they don't need super security, because we all know it's all in the latch, right? And as long as you have a good, strong, decent made latch, which these are, then there's nothing wrong with using a sergeant cylinder to match a person's master key system. Of course, you could step it up to grade 2, which is typically what we do on businesses, but especially and not for outside doors. This is only like low security type stuff. But that's the R in it, and then you have the non-R version, 25, being double cylinder instead of single cylinder. Same latch with this stupid. I hate these. I really hate that plate, but but the non-removable part of it, also they both come with a little bit longer. That's a little bit of a bonus. They come with a little bit longer screws. But as you can see, the non-removable version is sealed. So much like how these old Schlags were made. This is a B160 deadbolt. You see we can switch out the cylinder. It's a little more difficult because of the rotation there, versus the older style, which would be kind of like what this non-removable cylinder is. Like, you can remove the plug obviously, but the cylinder you can't switch out. So I do carry both the grade 2 LSDA and the and 25Rs, or the removable style, because sometimes it's good to be able to remove those cylinders, especially when you have like a, let's say if you're using it on a house and they have like an arrow keyway, you can just switch out the, we'll get back in here correctly. You can just switch out the cylinder to match their, you know, arrow, or even, say for instance, you run across one that has an old front door lock that uses a Corbin 60 series, a Corbin 60 series key. Those you can get aftermarket cylinders for. And then the master, you know, hey, well, these are not bad. Honestly, these are not bad for cheapy door locks. They're definitely not the greatest door locks, but they're a little bit step above just the copies of the Kwikset, which we've talked about that plenty of time. Plenty of time talking about that. So anyway, that's it on the front counter, and that is going to finish us up. Yet one more thing that just stays bad. This table. I hate this table, y'all. I really hate this table, because when I pull it out here, it ends up being like this for a ridiculously long time. Oh no, come with me. Oh no, why don't you knock some stuff over? As long as I don't melt the phone cable over the candle, we'll be fine. We can see we're partly sunny again. Partly sunny. All right, come here, Mike. Let's finish this up. Say bye to everybody. It has been a incredibly eventful Saturday morning live. Not really. Not really, but really, we did get. Oh, we got a thumb downer! Yay! Thank you, thumb downer. We really appreciate your downvote. Yeah, appreciate that. -point. Kim was saying the other day she wishes, I know exactly who it is. And I know exactly who it is, and I know they're watching right now. So you thumb smash down away. It ceased bothering me. I found it funny that several people, whenever I do automotive videos, like I did that recent one on the Toyota, I get more thumb downers. It's like, oh my gosh, you're telling secrets. You're telling the secrets. I'm going to thumb down vote you. I don't care. Whatever. They're probably already blocked anyway, so. Negative 10 points. So going back on to finish off, apparently Master was watching. That's a good one. So going back to finish off, so that we know in the future, if you're still here, lock force points, yes, just to finalize that. I don't know if anybody got assigned any Lock Force points today. Again, Night Owl and Wes, y'all have full discretion to award for real Lock Force points or to reduce Lock Force points. So, is it that guy from that website? Yep. Appreciate that, Nathan. The best entertainment for Saturday morning. I try my best. Sometimes I'm drawing at straws on what to come up with, but I'm trying my best to come up with new and unique content from 1980s. new and unique content from it's those dang computers. Those dang computers. HKS got the +2 and Lock Premium Gal got 1. Okay, so y'all didn't give any away. Well, congratulations to y'all too. So HKS is in the lead now, and once we'll come up. Yeah, Anthony was said on Twitter that he got a bad comment the other day. Welcome to the club, Anthony. Woohoo! Woohoo! Congrats for you. I've banned so many people from the channel, and they can still watch and they can still thumb down, and I guess they think that they're posting. I don't know how that works. We've tested it out multiple times, and it's like you can post away, but nobody will see it. You know, I don't want to know anymore because I've been through it for long enough, but always have been wildly curious to be able to see everything. Because these dang computers are teaching everybody my trade, and you're the downfall of the locksmith trade by sitting here talking, and you told them how to decode a key. You know, that's why I get the thumb down votes. I thought it was funny that our regular, we know who the one thumb downer is because he sent me a screenshot showing it was thumb down one time. But he can't comment on this channel without making a spam account or whatever. So on that news article when he went and posted, I'm going to $2 key. I'm going to post anywhere I can to flame this dude. Whatever. Counts the same. Yeah. I've always thought about doing when you see those people say, don't thumb down, or don't thumb up, thumb down this, like testing to see what happens. And you don't, nobody knows. Well, YouTube knows because they got the most thumb down votes in history, right? The YouTube themselves did. But as for a regular person, like a small channel like me, like what does it do if I told y'all on a video, if I just did a video just to say, don't do anything but thumb down vote this. Number one, what would happen is there's always going to be that one person that thumb ups it, no matter what you say. And even if it's a 20-second video saying nothing but thumb down this, you'll get a thumb up. Probably the thumb down person would thumb up it at that time. You know what I mean? So that's just a fact of life on YouTube. You're going to have people that aren't happy with you. And guess what? We don't care because we are just doing what we're doing. And that's it. It's 12:47. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this Saturday morning live. Hopefully next week we'll change music in the beginning. I don't know. If anybody's free to listen to it. Anybody's free to go to the YouTube audio library and find music between 4 and 7 minutes. If they like it, and if I like it, I will try to incorporate it in things. But there's so many, I just hate sitting and listening. And then you listen to a clip at the beginning of the song, you press play and it gives you the little test. But you got to really listen all the way through. So it's like you're listening to all this, what is essentially elevator music, for 4 to 7 minutes, and 8 songs later you've blown an hour listening to elevator music. It gets so tedious. But if you find a cool song that you would like to hear during our Be Right Back, which we didn't even use, we got to go ahead and switch over to that. We're going to Be Right Back it because we want to wrap it up with everybody who has been here. So right now, make sure and post, say bye to everybody, say good day to everybody, say see ya Nora, whatever you want to do. We are featuring the people who make Saturday Morning Live what it is. I think I did that right. Did I do that right? I did that right. Look at that. I've got the little guy peeking. I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, look at that. That works out. I did not adjust my my screen size, but that is a little bit of a change, so I kind of like that. I forgot to test this today. Obviously, it's not muted right now, so I can hide that. Obviously, there's no customer here. And I was actually thinking about adding in, like if I wanted to do the sub cam, I could bring this down, maybe resize this a little bit. I don't know how this is going to affect our Let's see, move that a little bit, move that a little bit, move this a little bit, move this a little bit down. This is all that stuff I should have done in the beginning. I don't know. I was kind of wanted to see if this will bog down the feed too. Bog down the feed. There we go. Pretty awesome. That'll work, won't it? Doesn't seem to be bogging down. Orange Lock Force, dude. Yeah. Oh yes, Lock Force hologram. Lock Force light out. We're going to go ahead and disassemble now. Once again, I appreciate everybody. Chris Capone, Ken _ Zachary, Ian, Anthony, Nathan, Kurt O. Everybody, wait, we got a phone call. Let's take the phone call first. SE Lock and Key. You have a lock thing? Oh, we don't have anybody that comes out on Saturdays. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. We are here with no customers today. No customers so far. This really sucks. Why is it so slow? It was busy as heck after I got off live Saturday. I had like 5 people come in. That's busy as heck nowadays, unfortunately. But Lock Force disassemble. I appreciate everybody who was tuned in the whole episode, parts of the episode. If you had to come and go, if you stopped in to say hi, that's what's important. That's what makes Saturday Morning Live what it is. Not me sitting here talking, you guys being able to talk amongst yourself and see what's going on. And we appreciate it. Of course, for you to hit the like button, smash the like button, lick the smash button, do whatever you want to, as long as you don't tell us to the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. That helps pay for the light, the batteries for the light, and for shipping fun stuff out to people. Once again, congrats to the people who got the Lock Force points. We're going to expand on that slowly but surely, and as I uncover neat and cool ways to utilize said Lock Force points, we'll just work it out. We'll work it out as we go, as we have been. Anyway, happy Saturday Morning Live. April, we're coming up into May. I hope everything starts picking up for everybody. Those of you who are still waiting on work to pick up, and for people to come in and to throw money at you. I hope more people come in and throw money at them. I hope everybody gets money thrown at them. Everybody deserves to have money thrown at them, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you for staying up. I know you Aussies are up late or early, up early, late, up late or up early, one of the two. New cologne. I'm smelling kind of good. That's one thing I didn't mention. The shop smells kind of good. I guess it's because I've been dusting so much, and I don't know, but it smells really nice in here lately. It's really nice in here. Smash the squid. I did want to say, I forgot, Storylock had a birthday or something. I don't know if it passed or coming up. Happy birthday, Storylock. Happy Anzac. Honestly, I don't know what that means. I'm a little bit unfamiliar with that term. Oh, I'm not gonna say it, but I had to move a kitty this morning off the road on my way in. I actually thought it was one of our cats, but luckily it wasn't. Unfortunately, I had to stop and check. I had to turn around and stop and check. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate it. Happy Saturday morning. Happy Saturday afternoon, evening, or even Sunday if it's Sunday. Hope y'all have a great rest of the weekend. I'm gonna make sure that I load up my shotgun and my knives and make sure that I'm cleaning weaponry tomorrow for brunch. Y'all wish me luck. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Hope everybody has a great one, and we'll see you next video. Since I forgot my plastic bins, I'm not gonna organize any today, which is actually a blessing. It's a blessing, and since it's so slow, I may be leaving at 2 or 3 or something. Because honestly, as last week, I'm up here and I just don't really feel like doing it anymore. So I may be headed home early. I will see. I'm gonna probably try my best to stay up here till 3. But yes, I appreciate everybody. Lysol your knives. I wish I had Lysol to Lysol my knives. I wish I had it. The video's getting more bogged down. Okay. All right, we out of here. We got to go to this. I figured that would happen. Figured, yes, it's bogged down. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Let's refresh. Yeah, it's bogged down. Video feed got wiped out. I had too many cameras going. Thanks again for tuning in, y'all. Have a great one. We'll catch you next video.